No, I thought I had a purple PS5 controller actually, and I didn't. So we're just gonna have to settle for another color. I specifically wanted the purple one for a reason, but it's just not gonna happen. I've already wasted too much time. Nothing, Ace. I don't know what you're talking about. You've been smoking that Australian weed, I guess. You're hallucinating, my boy. Hi, Jason. Hey, Andy. Well, thank you, Michael. Don't say anything, you might jinx it. You might decide to go back to what it was a few moments ago. Alright, so after all that, I still need a PS5 controller. So, let's go with this Cobalt. This one is what model is this? This is an 040. Alright, and then I have a pearl blue shell because I ran out of graphite shells, so if I can get this controller done quick, I'm gonna run this graphite broken backboards or backlight SP from this broken graphite into this pearl blue, Thankfully, they're also about the same price. Thank you. I think so too. I wish I had a graphite shell, but I looked and I'm completely out of graphite shells. I do have a couple of cobalt shells. Not cobalt, onyx shells. But the backwards compatible one did not release in an onyx color. It was graphite. And I'm not in the business of deceiving people. So I'd rather change its color to pearl blue and sell it as a pearl blue SP than put it inside of an onyx or a flame red shell and sell it as one of those. Oh, they're pretty cool, yeah. I want to read real quick. Then I gotta repair that zero mission. Yay. Easy. I like Reese so much, I bought chocolate peanut butter ice cream. To be fair, it was also on sale, but I still like the flavor. So let's see, once I'm done with this, I'm gonna do that SP. When I'm done with SP, I will probably call it quits because I still have code to write tonight. So hopefully that doesn't keep me up till 4 in the morning again. Because if I can get up early enough, I will try to do more work before opening up the shop. Wait a minute. Nowhere are you buying ice cream. Why would you not buy ice cream? Ice cream rocks. Especially in the cold of an Alaskan winter. Like, dude, everything must freeze. Wait a minute. Hot Cow said reflex. Is reflex here? Reflex isn't here. Oh, that's you? Well, fuck my life. I didn't know that. Well, fucking hey, that's cool. Hi, Vay. Alright, time for Dr. Pepper. Oh, never. The more you know. Oh. Dr. Pepper. Anna Montana's in the house? Well, shit. Tell that Hota. Get off her high horse and get out of my chat. Alright, let's get some repair work done. And of course, there was one that survived. I reached your moo ratio. Where's my mouse? It is awesome. I've even got the shortened version somewhere on my hard drive. So as soon as I figure out where I sat it, I will be getting the shortened version available. Alright. My last actual PS5 TMR sticks. I don't know how, because I do not think I really went through that many PS5 TMR sticks. But considering how many PS5 controllers I have repaired on stream, I'm not sure I could really be surprised if I did. So we're going to see if AKNS answers his Discord tomorrow. So I can see what it's going to take to get some more. I do wonder if my little brother is streaming his guitar school. just a few. You know, couple here, couple there. We cannot forget to constantly clean the moon machine so this one lasts a long time. Do not use flux with the moon machine. The Ruggers has taught me this. I do not know what it does because I have not asked him or Zabuta, but... So no repair count on stream. When I start repairing throughout the day, maybe I will do a repair count, but I don't think I've actually, I barely have enough time to change what I'm working on. The little I'm now working on text. But no, my little brother is actually in school right now to build guitars. Good morning, Ryan. Yeah, you tell me, especially when I look up and I see that I haven't changed it. It's like, oh shit. Let me quick fix that. Who's here? Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. He's actually at fuck, Fender, I think is the place he's at. Give me a sec before I lose my train of thought. Let me get it pulled up. Let's see. Uh, he is Northampton. I don't know what Northampton is. It's a school for building guitars. That's cool. No, he's not working for Fender, but he told me that it's like the school that Fender uses, or Fender School, or something like that. I see. No, can't dox my brother. No, doxing my brother on his other one. Uh, yeah. Except here's the funny thing. He said he's not really happy with it. Uh, so this is his finished build of that guitar. I thought Les Paul did play guitar. Wasn't he in a commercial? Like, I think the commercial was like he was at a bar or something, or a pool hall, and he's like, "Oh, you play pretty good, kid." And he's like, "Mind if I give it a go?" And like, he's a really old dude, plays the guitar flawlessly, And the guy's like, "What's your name?" And he's like, "It's on your guitar." So my brother's thing for his post said, "The first Rice guitar, because our last name is Rice, is finished. This was such a fun build and taught me a lot. Working on a Les Paul style soon. And I've got some other chunks of wood speaking to me, so we'll find out soon. LOL. Still working out the logo designs, but this serves as a good start, I think. Also working on redesigning the headstock for future builds." And that was February 9th. Oh, wait. Here we go. Parlor number 1 is coming along pretty well. So, he's working on another one. I've been a very bad brother, and I have not liked any of his posts. So, now I must go back down the full entire thing and like all of his guitar posts. The one of him and his girlfriend, he can keep to himself. Oh, it's in Pennsylvania. This is one of the guitars he has. My brother's a real guitar freak. Oh, that's cool, Ryan. And he also has the 70th anniversary Godzilla Fender Stratocaster. And he's got those ones. And my dad bought him a Hello Kitty guitar for his birthday because we kept busting him about Hello Kitty and stuff. Uh, Taylor Guitars. Here's something. Someone. See? Hello Kitty guitar that my dad got him. I feel like such a bad brother. I haven't liked any of his posts. I don't know who those people are, but they ain't his bros, man. Alright, there we go. I've liked every single one of his guitar posts. Oh, wait. I gotta like the one of him playing guitar, right? He played guitar at the Taylor Factory. He's in Pennsylvania at Northampton's School for Luthiers or whatever. Uh, work. You can tell but the true sound of music in it. Can't wait to see what else you craft into existence. Cool. Now I've been a good big brother, okay? I am a terrible person, but that's okay. Yeah, my dad got him the Hello Kitty one as a. We were busting him because I don't remember why. He made some comment about Hello Kitty. And as a video game store. Well, thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. Uh, I'm sorry to hear that your brother is a dick. Uh, but so as a video game store, we actually had a wholesale license with Sanrio. Is that how you say it? Sanrio? Sanrio? The company that makes Hello Kitty. And hey, tell your little brother I say happy birthday, Ryan. It's not gonna mean anything to him, but still. But so yeah, we pulled some strings and we got him a Hello Kitty guitar for his birthday or Christmas or something, and it was a gift to him from my dad. So always fun. Hey, so what do you guys think about tip cleaners, like the chemical ones? Not tinners, just cleaners. Because I've noticed that apparently there's a couple of like chemical tip cleaners that look like a small container of tip thinner. Uh, that it's supposed to like help restore the coating on it. Don't use it. You'll wake him at 2 a.m. Good job, Brian. See, I'm that family member that when it's your birthday, I'm calling you the moment it strikes midnight. I don't give a shit if I wake you up. It's midnight and now it's your birthday. My phone is already dialing you. So it kills the tip. Okay. Well, thanks, Ryan. Thank you, Makina, as well, for both of you letting me know to stay away from that stuff. Because, yeah, I don't want to kill my tips. These tips are fucking expensive as is. You'd use it? Do you know how expensive these tips are, dude? They're like almost $30 a tip. Yeah, this is Hacko. I use the official Hacko tips from Hacko. Well, that's not 100%. Sometimes I will buy them from Amazon, but I buy them from Hacko's Amazon store. Or another person that has official Hackos. I think I bought this one and like two or three other, no, three others from TH for $75 because he struck me a deal. But like I have to order more tips because I want to get I want to get a lot of different tips just so that way I can make sure that because like I prefer the curved tips, but Nano loves the knife tips. Rossman loves the I think he likes the regular chisel tips if I remember right. And I'm like, you know what? I want to try them, see what ones I can turn around and see which ones actually work better for me. A bell end tip, Final Man? There's a bell end tip? No, apparently not. Uh, I'm so confused. Told him happy birthday from me. Called him was still awake. Well, that's surprising. Well, cool. What did he say to? Oh, penis joke. Oy vey. So, what did your brother say to you telling him that I told him happy birthday? Who the fuck is that? You have about 6 or 7 tips that you like? Tried dozens? Well, see, I like these curved chisel tips. I think they're like eye tips or something. Maybe. Oh, he said thank you. I was half expecting him to be like, the fuck? Okay, tell him I said thanks. But like the main reason why I like the curved chisel tips is if you have the space, you can actually just like go in between the components and wrap it and solder between and get both ends soldered. See? And kind of does this act of getting everything all at once. I do want to try the one that was designed for joysticks, though. I gotta order one of those eventually. I could try. Actually, I tell you what, I'll do one better. Oh, really? That's cool. Well, that's really cool, Ryan. Yeah. It's nothing amazing, but it is the kind that I like. I prefer these curved ones. So, and I use it for just about everything. Yeah, I don't know how to restore the plating or anything on these, so I'm just constantly like cleaning it using these metal scrubbies. I don't know if you can replace the coating on it or anything like that. But to be fair, I use it for like everything. Oh yeah? Hey, 8-bit, we don't judge the size of another man's tip, okay? Jeez, man. It's average, okay? Ah, well, I have to order new tips soon anyway, I guess. I also have to order the micro pencil handle. I mean, yeah, like, you know, that's it's average. Like, okay, everyone, understand the words of the master. The Ryan has spoken. I want to use the micro pencil for when I'm doing trace work and those ESDs for the ESD replacement for the Series X. Just because I can't really get to it that well with this tip. And honestly, if I had the ability to get one, I would definitely get a dual port. Uh, what is it? A 204 is the dual port. Yeah, I understand tips are consumable items. It just kind of sucks that this one is consumed that quickly. Because how long have I been using a Hacko for? Hasn't been that long, has it? FM203? Ah, then yeah, a 203 is what I would be getting next. Receipt for my candy, because it is a tax write-off if I write my candy off in taxes because of the fact it is being used here at the store and my repair company, so it is a tax write-off. The only cool part about the tips being consumable items is the fact that when I go to do the paperwork for the tax stuff, they're they're like pencils and stuff where it's like an office supply. I forget what the actual category it is for, though. But $30 tip. Have to buy a new tip every once in a while. Let's see, flat, flat. That looks flat. Alright. So we have this pretty cool cobalt blue one now. Which looks close enough to galactic purple that I'm going to wind up using it to replace the galactic purple one. At least long enough for me to get the continued work done. Oops. Ribbon cable got trapped. Well, you know what? Meh. You and your Canadian money. Just meh. Oh. Man, I gotta start learning how to use PCB way well, because there's so much stuff that I would like to get done, but so many people are starting to make stuff that it's like I could pay them $10 or $20 per board, or I could just go to PCB and make myself 1,000 for like what, $10, $100 or something. You use JLC PCB? Okay. I'll still have to learn how to use that site. Because yeah, if I can get a bunch of the replacement parts that I'm ordering from other companies produced myself. Thank you, Ryan. Hey Ryan, did you send me? Hey guys, Andy is live. That's cool. Nice. Uh, as someone who had enjoyed designing PCBs, well, when I start designing PCBs, I'll let you know if I enjoy it, and we can see if you're right or not. Because, see, I'm that kind of psychopath that I want to know every single part of how something works so that if I wanted to, like, I'm one of those people that believes the best people to spot bootlegs are the people who can design a perfect bootleg. So if I can make a product that is so one for one and tell you that this is a prototype one from Nintendo or some BS, and you believe me, that I would be one of the best people to know a bootleg, right? So I want to know how every single component functions for this kind of stuff, so that way I know that if, like, a controller is losing power, uh, you know, these type of controllers use this type of power chip to use this for regulation, so on and so forth. Yeah, I would definitely do that kind of stuff. You know, I'm one of those people that, yeah, I've been called a psychopath too many times. But then again, I'm also that kind of person that corrects people and is like, no, 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 I'm not a psychopath. I'm a sociopath. There's a difference. I don't personally know it, but apparently I actually got classified a few times as a sociopath. I don't know why. I don't think I'm a sociopath. Am I right in the head? Probably not. But who cares? No one who is smart. Everyone pathologizes nowadays. Yeah, I don't even know what that means, man. Man gonna wake the neighbors, no slip, not psychosocial. Dude, I couldn't tell you any of that stuff. When I was a kid, uh, we didn't really care what you were, as long as it did not affect those around you. And if it did affect those around you, those were the people that needed special help or care, because they physically could not care for themselves, and that was it. Like everyone else, it's like, dude, I don't care. Just you have to keep your work going. Okay, so I don't like the solder job on that. Uh, when someone says sorry too much, they hiding a lot. Sorry about that, Ryan. I don't really have anything dramatic to hide. I think the most I just have to hide is stuff that's like not really hiding as much as just not anyone's business. you know? But, yeah, I just like now the fact that everyone is some sort of this or that, and everyone's on some sort of clinical error nowadays. And it's like, dude, do you think any single person who invented anything was like sane? Like, what kind of psychopath turns around and goes, you know what? I want to figure out how I can harness lightning and put it inside of my house for use. Like, come on. But everyone loves electricity. Oh, hey, really quick. I don't know the last time I went to a doctor. The last time I went to a doctor, she made fun of me. Now, to be fair, she made fun of me because they had an extremely hard time finding my heartbeat. Uh, so she told everyone that I was just undead. But I have a question for you guys. I need to order this, but I don't know if this is the one I really want to order. Okay, so I'm ordering this primarily for the fact that I need to clone my, excuse me, my Seagate Firecuda to a Western Digital Black, because my Seagate keeps crashing my computer. But I also figure that if I do this, if I get Series X or S's in with bad SSDs, I can use this to, clone the SSD or get it repaired. No. Ah. Well, I gotta order one because I need to clone my, like I said, I need to clone my Firecuda to a Western Digital. I was an idiot and decided to go with Seagate, and now that my computer keeps crashing while I'm coding, I started looking into it more, and it's like, oh yeah, Seagates, the Firecuda specifically, are known for constantly crashing. And it's like, well, damn. Why did I not know this? And it's like, oh, because I don't use Seagate for anything. I use Western Digital for everything. Like 3130. Alright, so we're not going to build the SP tonight. Do I have a battery? Oh, wait, Zero Mission doesn't take a battery? Beautiful. Western Digital and Samsung. I gotta. Uh, I just don't ever order Samsung stuff. Minus, like, if I get a TV or something. That makes a lot of sense, Michael. I primarily use the Western Digitals because for some reason Xbox Ones, uh, you can have it. I have an easier. I shouldn't say I have an easier. Xbox Ones for some reason format to Western Digital Blues with 99% completion and little errors to no errors more than Seagate for some reason. I never understood why, but I've never had an issue with Western Digital Blue drives, and I've almost always had an issue with Seagates when it comes to Xbox Ones. So it's like, ah, well, there we go, let's do that. Alright, but, ow. Get over there. I mean, seriously, Ryan, yeah. I guess, Mike, because there was a period of time that I was trying to install Seagate Fire CUDAs on everything because it's like, oh, Seagate advertised these were the best hard drives for gaming. And I'm like, well, if they're the best for gaming, let's put them in gaming consoles. That was a blatant lie. Every single PS4 that I put Seagate Fire CUDAs into came back within 30 days because the hard drive failed again. Uh, so then when I put a Western Digital Blue drive inside of the PS4s, they have yet to come back from failure. See, and that makes sense, but yeah, dude, I wish I knew more about hard drives uh, to actually like be able to physically be like, okay, this is better than this for this reason. Okay, I mean that makes sense. But yeah, for some reason, everything I've ever installed the Seagate into, the Seagate fails. And it's not like the hard drive is bad either. Like you take it out, you put it inside the computer will use it as an external drive for a long time. But any consoles, if I use it like this laptop, uh, I've had my Seagate Firecuda SSD in it for a while, and for the longest time, I could not figure out why it was constantly blue screening. Like, if it goes under a heavy enough load, it'll just blue screen for some reason. But then when I started looking into it more, it's like, oh, it's probably because of the Firecuda, because something with that Seagate driver is conflicting with something else inside of my computer. When I run the check disk, it says the disk is fine. When I try to look for anything that could be signing for conflict, nothing. But when it blue screens, I get a watchdog violation. And it's like, Jesus, man. So, I have a couple Western Digital Blacks that I have because only use Yeti Gate. Uh, that's the thing. I don't know enough to tell you, Mike. I'm still learning on a lot of that stuff. So from what I've just noticed and I've been able to find out and read about is nope, I haven't. I don't know how to do that. I'll have to look into it. You want to bother? Well, then I won't bother. See, I'm simple. Yeah, I just don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Maybe I'll put it up for sale with the price of hard drives. I'm pretty sure a 2 terabyte Fire CUDA, someone's gonna want it. But like, I've got a bunch of Western Digital Blacks because when people sell their PS5s, they sell the drives to us as well. But because of the fact I can't take and use drives for terribly much, we give them a fair price. But I had gotten a lot of Western Digital Black SSDs that were like 1 and 2 terabytes for relatively cheap. So it's like, I can put these back up for sale, or I can figure out how to use them. So now I've got a use for one of them. Dude, with the price of things right now, I'm just gonna do it because of the price. Anyway, I have to get to coding, guys. So, thank you all very much for attending this stream. Shuck them. Test? What what are you testing, Andy? Here, this is my response to your test. You're welcome, Andy. Uh, have a good one, everyone. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm gonna try to do a stream tomorrow in the morning. 10 to 1 says it'll just be like normal, will I wind up doing it in the evening anyway. Uh, but yeah, hope you all have fun. And everyone go raid Andy's stream because I can't actually raid him. But he's probably live because YouTube told me he's live. So he better be live. Hasta la vista. I will see you all in the next one.